on Facebook dating is where we met.
We started talking, and I took her out for lunch on her lunch break one time, and it kind of went from there. We didn't have insurance at the time, so we were looking around to see who does ultrasounds, and actually the first one that came up was Pregnancy Care Center. We ended up, during the ultrasound, we found out we were having twins, and I kind of looked at her and said, "Are you effing kidding me?"
My husband, he's already in shock, like,
I'm about to pass out, 2 kids. I'm
sitting on the table and I'm like, so, twins, what am I gonna do?
Pregnancy Care Center, they helped us do it. The videos helped us out a lot because, you learn different things from that you didn't know. And that
and you get points from it too.
And it helps you, get the material things like wipes and diapers, and any questions that we had, they were willing to answer them, or if they didn't know it, they'd find it. Found out about a church that has baby showers every so often for parents in need, and they asked us to be those parents, and obviously with twins we were ready for it. We needed anything and everything we could get.
Our church does a baby shower once a quarter, so for a year, for the Pregnancy Care Center. They said, "Hey, we've got a family for you, and she's gonna have twin boys," and I was like, "Oh, this is fun because I get to do all the shopping for it."
I had complications at Grace Hospital where I was on the verge of dying, and they said that I had lost 3 liters of blood and I had a postpartum hemorrhage. When they took the boys out of me, they said that my uterus had collapsed. Knowing that my husband is by himself at the recovery room, he not knowing what I was going through in the operation room, he's hysterically crying. I keep telling myself, I want to make it for them. I want to make it for my husband and my boys. So Tara, after all of everything that was done Friday of having the boys, the next day she comes in and she wants to meet me and she wants to see the boys.
They just welcomed me into their home, and they just need a support system and people to just encourage them, pray for them, and I feel like they're part of our family.
Our car had actually broke down, and I was walking back and forth to work. So I was, pulling an 8-hour shift, plus walking 2 hours in the morning, plus walking 2 hours in the evening. I mean, it was hard, but I was in foster care. My boys are gonna have what I didn't, and if I have to walk, I'll walk. If I have to run, I'll run. I mean, it doesn't matter for them. I mean, I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Pregnancy Care Center had called and asked us, a couple times, "Hey, can you meet us up here at like a car dealership? We just want to look," and everything else.
I was taking them that day so that they could get a new car, and we got there, and that's when I was pulled aside and said, there's been some money set aside for a special need. The one they really needed to have room for the boys was just a little bit out of the price range that was set aside. So I'm immediately calling my husband, "Hey, can we help them in some way so that they can get the car that they need?" And they're doing everything they can to provide for those babies. It was such a blessing to me and to my husband to be able to help somebody like that.
It's helped us out tremendously.
Yes, that was like one of our greatest blessings we've ever received.
It is hard to raise a child, financially, but physically, emotionally, just all that. And if you can just be the hands and feet of Jesus and love like he does, you're gonna be so blessed.
Please keep donating, because families like mine, we really do appreciate it. We couldn't have done it without, Pregnancy Care Center and, the donations that y'all give to them. So thank you very much from my family to yours.
Yep.